Hello everyone, this is Kat and welcome back to the channel. And today we are building the Stridsvagen 103C, or STRV, which is the Swedish turretless fixed gun tank destroyer. Of course, with our version we are using a Tsunami, which is not exactly fixed gun, because we, of course, in the game do not have hydraulic track systems to help us aim. As that, we got the basic shape here, and it's gonna be pretty streamlined shape overall. And a lot of parts gonna go into this front area. We are actually using the plow, the train plow here, because of course the real variant of does have a plow oriented in the same way as this guy is, like this. And I wanted to like replicate that. Now we got the base front. Now we're going to go over to the decorations. On the side of the SRV, there are fuel tanks placed that have a similar look as these square covers. And I ended up using those basically to replace the effect, but it cost a lot of parts and it really hurt my part limit. On top of that, I did not actually have enough, so I actually had to put up the maintenance lines because I only have one more. These here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, so counting both sides. I only had 15 of these, so that's how I was limited there. And also, it was kind of hard building around the gun and having the anti-heat shields. Because, for the ones that don't know, the Stridsvagen actually has these little protective screens that, when hit by a so-called heat shell, which is high explosive anti-tank, um, detonates those heat shells, and basically makes them useless because they will first hit a boatload of air. In this case, if it hits the front one, it will just pass through the second one, and it will just bounce off the upper plate because of the really steep angle. I did consider using the strength of ventilator slope because in a real tank these front parts are sloped and do have those ventilation parts as well, so those really seemed really good for that. But the really steep angle of the armor was way better displayed by these narrow wings, so that's why I ended up sticking with those instead. That said, um, I was actually initially using a little gun mount here, but I ended up removing that as well because I mean I really needed the parts, and of course you can scrap away 2 parts somewhere and mount the gun mount. So for example, let's take off these front lights. So initially we did have a gun mount, which consists out of 2 small struts. Really simple design. Of course, it does limit the gun angles, and you do not actually want to take it to the battle like that. But if you want to go full art and like pretty much limit the gun to only being a stationary aiming device, go do that and have fun. That's that. Let's go into the battle. And this is actually a pretty nice map for us because we could just sit over here in the D5 square and snipe. This tank is of course not the fastest tank around. Armor tracks limit us to only 50 kilometers an hour. Especially uphill, we won't exceed 40. Whereas, to be honest, for the power to weight ratio of this thing, still is pretty good, honestly. So we're just gonna join this guy here. Yeah, sniper. Yeah, I'm a sniper. I'm gonna take a hit or two. Gonna wait for the guy to poke out again. That was a miss shot. And I only just now noticed that I forgot to put on some parts that are actually on the roof. Because I ended up talking about the gun mount, while there are still parts that actually are missing on the roof. And that is a failed spear attempt. Okay, we got that guy, kind of is going down. And now it's my turn. Whee! Alright. The bots are shielding me from this guy. He's a little bit. Oh, never mind. There I go. Getting killed by a bot. The entire team got annihilated as well. So that's it. Aw. Let's fix the mistakes we made earlier. And, you know what? Let's just load this thing. So here you guys can see we got the brake lights, manual cover, piercer, horizon, and the exhaust too. Because I actually kind of forgot what parts I put exactly where, so I figured I would just load it instead of rebuild it by hand for you guys. So yeah, with that, let's go back into another match with the proper equipment this time. Because we do actually benefit from having a little bit of extra firepower, and with the piercer at short distance to protect ourselves just a little bit at least, and not be an entirely sitting duck. Same time, the horizon lets us aim a little bit better. And we got a dual scorpion guy at this tier. 6.8 thousand. Okay. He's trying to shoot over there. Let's see anyone over there, so doesn't really seem to matter. That's one big freaking. Oh, that's the boulder is a cap. Forgot a name. Bastion, is it right? Honestly, forgot. Never see that thing in action, but it's a pretty nice big monster truck build. And I definitely approve the use of art builds in matches like this. Definitely a lot of fun. Okay, yeah, there goes that guy. Gotta back up. Got a good shot in it. Oop. There goes my gun. There goes my other gun. And all I can do now is be an annoying target practice for him. Actually, one thing I can do. Please remember what button I'm using. Oh, too late. Still don't use too many quill bindings, honestly. I do apologize for that, because it comes up actually every match where I forgot which button I bound my self-destruct button to. As at this build does look really cool. I'm just gonna spectate him, see what he does. For a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it seems like he's gonna die right now. Looks like a pretty much free-to-play player. With the random amount of parts he has there. All the commons there in between. Alright, let's go for one more match. Generally do 3 matches in video, so I guess this would keep up the tradition. And with this last match, we got another tank with cannons. And another tank with cannons. There are a lot of cannons these days. Huh. That's the armor, dude. And that's firing short. Wow. You may really make short work with my cannon. Wow. He must have at least a scope as well. Nerf cannons. Oh, that auto cannon made sure to work with mine. Got one shot off. And got absolutely drilled off. Didn't expect those whirlwinds to do that much damage. All I can do now is just do a little bit of chip damage. And the other kind of dude is already on me. Okay, so those are porcupines. Huh. Well, I'm dead anyways, so I might as well catch some fire here. Yeah, fire taken. And there we go. I have to say that last match was a bit of a poor play on my end, with me just eating all those whirlwind shells. But that said, of course, art builds are not made for combat. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it was definitely a fun build to make. Um, Quite a few challenges in actually getting the frame 6 wide, still fitting everything on top and on the sides and everything. That was a lot of fun. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.